Welcome back to Africa 54. Joining us for our Africa Health Network report is our health correspondent, Linord Moudou. Hello, Linord.
Hello, Vincent. Scientists at the University of Southampton in the UK have detailed the chemical chatter that determines whether an embryo can implant in the womb. They say the chemical trypsin seems to be critical. If the chemical is at the right level, then it changes the nature of the womb to make it more inclined to accept the embryo. Scientists hope the discovery will lead to new fertility treatments. With a density of 206 people per square kilometers, Burundi's population density is the second highest in sub-Saharan Africa. The government and its development partners, including the United Nations Population Fund, UNFPA, have created strong policies to boost family planning awareness. VOA's Khalil Gueye just returned from Burundi, where he saw firsthand the nation's success in family planning.
In the Ngozi province of Burundi, the Gashikanwa commune grows bananas, cassava, and coffee. The region is made up of hills, like the hill of Gatare. Here, 37-year-old Janet tends to her 3 children. She is on her way to take part in family planning awareness sessions led by the community health worker Jean Momporubu and nurse Paskaji Manirakiza. The meeting is attended by many villagers. Jean brought with him various contraceptive choices such as pills, intrauterine devices, IUD, implants, and male and female condoms. The participants asked many questions on how to use them. What are the pros and cons of each? Jeanette took the floor and said that the IUD has allowed her to space birth, adding that she can remove the IUD at any time to conceive a child.
I gave birth to 5 kids but have 3 living kids. Concerning the use of the thread, it has helped me tremendously. Fortunately, a coordinator taught us how to use the thread until we internalized the use and the benefits of using it. So the benefits of using a thread, among other things, is that the thread cuts down women's worries and helps them to avoid the time they spend going to see a doctor for refills of birth control pills or for the injection.
Burundians have a clear understanding of the value of birth control choices. Several health posts providing family planning are built across the country. Access to family planning choices is a high priority by the Minister of Public Health and the Fight Against AIDS, Ms. Sabine Ntakarutimana.
In 2005, the government noticed that our population growth was a huge problem and that our demographic growth was not proportional to our economic growth. The government then decided to make family planning and maternal health a high priority.
But the minister noted that attitudes have changed regarding vasectomy. Vasectomy raises less fear today and is more accepted by men. Here in Musema, a remote area of the province of Kayanza, Dr. Stanislas Niabenda is performing vasectomy on a 60-year-old man, a candidate for vasectomy that matches the criteria required for this operation. But how do the different religions practiced in Burundi view these modern methods of family planning? There is the Gitega Declaration, signed by all religious leaders, Catholics, Muslims, and Protestants. They all say that they agree that the country has demographic challenges and that family planning is a necessity. But the choice is free. As we say, yes to choice, no to chance. The message has been well received. Everywhere in the country, the opening of a new health center is celebrated with songs and dance. Here in Mutao, the head of the health center is borne in triumph by women at the inauguration of a new health post fully equipped by UNFPA. In Mutao, Burundi, Khalil Gueye for VOA News.
And here in the studio to tell us more is Africa Health Network reporter Khalil Gueye from VOA's French to Africa service. Khalil, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Linord.
You were having a lot of fun then.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, did you get a sense that the community really has embraced family planning.
Yes, everywhere I went, my feeling was that men and women were really committed to family planning, and especially, usually family planning is on women, for birth limitation, etc. But now in Burundi, men and women are deeply committed to family planning all over. I mean, from Kayanza to Ngozi, from Ngozi to Kayanhuru, all over.
Okay, so what is this general idea in terms of why they need to really have this plan to really get on the program? Is it to control the number of pregnancies, or just in general the health of the mother, or the economic status?
Yes.
What is the general idea?
It's all that, and also it's even more than that. It also takes responsibility is the basis of the whole policy. People have understood that the country's growth rate is not proportional to its economic rate. So growth rate.
Yeah.
That's really important first. Second thing, women health and children health. Also, economically, people could maybe thinking of how you can manage having too many children to feed. So all this, including the strong messages in the campaign of awareness developed by the government, by the president himself, You see TV ads and spots that really ask people to be conscious of the fact that less people will make it easier for us to move to development.
And we see that men are very much part of this dynamic, and vasectomy is also being embraced by men.
What is interesting about vasectomy is that most of the time, men who have accepted to go and undergo the operation are men who have been convinced by their wives. But usually, we're talking about long-term family planning.
Yes.
Because women, as you see, they live in the hills, they work hard. So if you give them appointment to come in 3 months to get a pill or renew, a prescription, they forget. And then there are problems. So men I've met told me that Burundian women have suffered too much of the plight of family planning. So now they want to join. They're stepping in. That's where vasectomy is really happening. And now vasectomy is less feared by men, and people are ready to do it. And I've met people from different places who are happy to do it, because they have the sense, the feeling that they are helping their wives in family planning.
So men are going for vasectomy. What seemed to be the preferred method for women in terms of birth control? Or maybe the more accessible one?
The more accessible, now the intrauterine devices.
Yeah, the IUD.
That is, IUD is really what is being promoted, and women like it.
Okay.
And in most of the cases now, people are returning very modern, and the couple is a couple, and men feel like joining the fight and supporting their wives.
All right. Yeah. Well, thank you. That was a great report, Khalil. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, and that was Khalil Gueye. We appreciate his insights. And Africa Health Network reporter Khalil Gueye from VOA's Trench to Africa service was right here sharing his report on Burundi. That's our Africa Health Network report for today. For more health news and developments, be sure to visit our website, africahealthnetwork.com.